Call the meeting order
So we're here today to
6:26.
vote on 3 new members?
4.
4, do we have, I haven't seen anything about 4.
I have them.
Okay, so we're here to vote on 4 new members. Talk about the panel books, and then I guess schedule a meeting for voting on this panel books.
Okay, I'll go in order that we received them from Lisa. First one was received by Jean Dwinell on August 29th. She's not on any other boards or committees. She's looking to be a full-time position on the committee. She's lived in Douglas 1984 to 95 and then 96 to present. She is a registered voter. She has never been asked to be on a board or committee before. She heard about this from newspapers and the Historical Society. I want to support my town in whatever way I can, learn more about what happens here. She doesn't have any personal experience on this kind of board, but she's willing to learn. She's assisted in many events at the Historical Society, and I am on the board for the Adult Learning Center, which is the Council on Aging Board. Conflict of interest, if you were appointed to the board or committee, no. Has she ever had business before the board or committee to which she is requesting, and that is no. She has served on the Historical Society Board of Directors and their Events Committee, the Adult Learning Center, and the Cemetery Committee. So can we have a motion for Jean?
Oh, I got a question first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Unrelated to this application.
Oh.
So like, I've never been around when you had to vote on an applicant. So what is the process as far as like, what do you talk about? Like, what do you do? And then, you know, what's involved basically? Like, what do I need
If
to
you
know?
have
Because-
any objections or
okay.
or questions
Yeah.
about the person,
Yeah.
you have time to voice your opinion before we
Sure.
vote.
Yeah.
I know Jean. She's on the Council of Aging Board. She does quite a few things at the senior center.
Is she the one that does is she the one that's at the Historical Society? Because I feel like I see her all the time. That's
She
the-
is part of the Historical Society.
Yeah.
So
She sounds like a good candidate.
She says she has no conflict of interest, but she's on the board of the Adult Learning Center. Would that be a
Yes.
conflict?
I believe it would be.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's not that big of a deal.
They
it's just-
attend the center, but they're
Yeah.
not on the board or anything.
Right, it just
I
when it
work
comes
there,
time-
she would be on the board, so we would both not be able to vote.
That's what I'm saying.
So you
Other
could-
than that, that's not a big deal.
And is she currently on the Historical Society or formerly? I can't really tell from how she worded it.
Right now, she is on the, events, where did she say it was? Events Committee for the Historical Society.
So that's another
Yeah.
conflict.
Potential
So
conflict.
that means she couldn't vote on things that had to do
Right.
with the
She would be able to
Historical
vote if those organizations made application for grants. She couldn't vote on them.
No.
Or she'd have to file disclosure, right? You could say, like, I don't think it's a conflict of interest, but I should disclose it anyway.
Yeah.
Those are the two things you can have.
Right, right.
Okay.
How many members can this board have? Is there a max? I'm just curious.
It's
I'd have to look that up.
I don't
I don't think
think
there
so.
is either.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just curious, because I've never been involved in this either.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd
and
have to
I-
look that up. I'm not sure.
I'm just curious.
I don't think we've been in that predicament before.
No.
We're hoping to get there.
All right.
So if something came up that she was on the board and we voted without her vote, would we have enough votes? Does it matter?
I think so.
Yeah.
A quorum is
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Because the past couple of years, I haven't voted when it comes to the senior center.
So
And
that would be
it's-
2 people.
Yeah. So the rest of us would have to be here to vote for a quorum.
And we
Well,
might
as a
have another
board, we
member.
should all be
We
here
have these
to
other
vote
people
when
here.
it
Yeah,
comes
we have
time
other
for
people
grants.
too. You wanna,
We have 3 more to go, so.
Right. Okay. Any other comments? Oh, go ahead.
No, so we'll say maybe on her.
Well,
Well,
no.
I don't see any problems.
Okay.
I
But, I
don't.
mean, that's why we vote, right?
I would need a motion.
Yep.
Motion.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
I,
Aye.
Ayes have it, unanimous.
So the next step is this goes to those people, I mean, the town, what is it, the selectmen?
select board.
Yeah, so they can ask their own questions too.
Yep. Yep. Next one was September 5th by Victoria Peck. She works at the high school. She's lived in Douglas 27 years. She is not a registered voter because she is not a United States citizen.
That's a requirement, isn't it, to be a registered voter, to be on the,
No,
I thought I
No.
read that somewhere.
No.
no, the requirement is,
You want to look it up?
in order to verify the address, you must be a registered voter.
Yes. That's how the cultural council would verify their address. The Mass Cultural Council. She heard about it, in the Blackstone Valley Tribune article. Thank you, Kathy.
That was amazing.
She is seeking appointment. I am part of the Blackstone Valley Community Chorus. We benefited from the generosity of many local cultural councils, including Douglas, and it would be nice to give back to the community.
She couldn't vote on anything that she would
We don't
have.
know yet because, did she say she's a current member?
Yep.
Oh, yes, okay.
Okay.
Just on the chorus stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah,
She's on the board of the Blackstone Valley Community Chorus.
Mm-hmm.
her experience and knowledge is none. I presume that local groups only apply for the grants and cultural councils decide whether or not to award them the money. As listed as education, experience, professional achievements, I've known Jennifer Zivkak for quite a long time, as our sons were in the same Boy Scout troop. I was the secretary at the Douglas High School for the last 8 years. I stepped away from the job at the end of the school year so I could spend more time with my parents and family in England. I'm on the board of the Blackstone Valley Community Chorus. So there is a conflict of interest. She's never been on this board or committee before, and then she just signed it.
Any discussion?
Do you feel like you know her well enough for it to be a conflict for you to vote on her?
No, she's a great lady. I've known her for years and years and years. As long as she doesn't take her trips to England when it's voting time, I mean,
Does she go during that time?
I have no idea.
And if the Mass Council can't verify her address, because she's not registered to
They'll
vote.
contact me.
I
Yeah,
wasn't sure how that would work.
yeah.
I can say that she has submitted the reimbursement request for the Blackstone Valley Community Chorus for reimbursement, you know, for the grant.
Yeah,
And her packages are very, very thorough.
yeah, she's,
Sounds like a secretary.
Yeah. yeah,
She completes the whole process. She's
Yeah.
got her all in
Yes,
order. I don't have to
yes.
make any phone calls or harrowing
I'll make a
emails.
motion for Vicky, actually. Yeah,
I'll second it.
Oh, is this applicant?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Victoria.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay, our next one is Alice DeJoya. She applied and we received it on September 23rd. She's a Douglas resident. She's a retired chemist. She is also on the Cultural Council. She's applying for the Cultural Council. Been here 24 years. She is a registered voter in town. She heard about this position from another board member. She's seeking this appointment to support the arts and humanity programs for Douglas residents. What is her experience? She's just had conversations with current board members. Any education experience, professional achievement, etc. She's a team player. She listens to and respects ideas of others, cultivate new ideas, and she's willing to participate. Would there be a possible conflict of interest if you were appointed to this board or committee? No. Have you ever had business before this board or committee? No. And she serves on no other committees. Perfect candidate. No conflict of interest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I know Alice, and she is a really conscientious person. She's very open-minded. She's
Very
well-educated.
nice.
She's really nice. And I would be happy to move her application forward.
Can I look at this? Because this is the one I didn't see.
This is Alice.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
the only one that was attached to the email today.
Right. I won't take it. Anyone else need it?
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I miss the email?
No, I didn't.
No, I knew
just
that-
listened.
Oh.
I knew that
I-
Jennifer was going to read them,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was part of it.
Okay, so Kathy, you made a motion for Alice?
Mhm.
Okay.
Second.
All right. Vote aye. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. The ayes have it. One more, right?
One more. We have Louise Berube Potter. She is a Douglas resident. She's lived in Douglas for 51 years. She is a registered voter who can have her address verified. She's been asked to be on the board of committees. She heard about this from myself, Jennifer Zivkak. Why are you seeking appointment? She'd like to give back to her community with other people with the same in mind. Experience or knowledge regarding the duties of the boards of the committee were to review applications, to vote on and appropriate money to where it would be appropriated to. Please list any education experience, professional achievement, etc. She has a high school diploma, worked as an administrative assistant for 21 years, and she believes in helping people achieve their goals in life. She's never attended a meeting. There would be no possible conflict of interest, and she serves on no other board or committee.
All right.
Well, she sounds like a great candidate.
Yeah.
You know Louise?
I might know her by face.
Yeah, yeah. She does yoga and exercise and
She's short.
short. Yeah,
At the senior center?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
She was between us.
Oh, okay. I'm the only one that's never really been to the senior center here.
Me.
Me either.
All those,
No.
the events look great.
That's where all the cool kids are.
I will say I went there once to get the poster.
Yep, you did. See, you've been. Yep.
All right. We have a motion to,
Any questions about her?
no?
Sounds good.
I'll make a motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
That's all of the applicants.
Well, that was easy.
So we have 4 applications to give to the select board for their consideration. Do we know how soon that will be?
I do not. I will speak to someone in the morning because Lisa is still out on sick leave. Yep. And if I'm correct, we're short-staffed in the clerk's office, so I'll handle that in the morning.
Okay.
Other than that, I really can't guess.
Right.
Kathy, you want a book printed? You guys said you're all set?
Yeah, I get it from the
Kesha's all
email.
set? Okay, everybody got their calendars?
Count the calendar.
Was the reason you were asking that question so that we could get these new applicants approved and then be able
That's
to
what I'm
vote,
gonna
but-
push for.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there would be a selectmen's meeting, 26th and the 10th. Could we meet on Thursday, December 12th to go over the panel book?
Why does everyone want to schedule everything on the 12th? 12th is
Okay.
not available.
How about the... I can try, can anybody do a Monday night?
I
Sure.
can.
Mm-hmm.
Want to do December 16th? That way, 2 weeks will allow us to, I can get them all into the system the week of the 16th. And if anybody is going to appeal our decision, we'll know well in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Where last year we were pushed right to the day.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will meet on Monday, December 16th.
Sounds good. 6:30 also?
6:30 work for everybody?
Mhm.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, that'll be our next meeting to decide on the panel book decisions.
Nice.
Okay.
So, related to that, I don't know if you all got the email from our contact at the Mass Cultural Council today.
I did.
So, I don't know why he was unable to find this meeting. He said that he checked with the town and didn't see that we had a meeting scheduled, so I let him know, yes, we're meeting tonight.
Yeah, I did too.
And he wants to know when our next meeting is, so I don't know if he has an intention to come and be present at that meeting, I don't know.
Okay.
But either I or you can let him know.
Well, in the morning I'll have to email him the names
Okay,
of these 4.
all right, so could you, as part of that?
Yeah,
Yeah. let him
I'll
know of
include
our
that.
date.
Okay. That's no problem.
Was he the one, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Was he the one that inquired to be present at a
Yes.
future meeting? Oh, it
Yes.
wasn't.
Yes.
I thought it was like a political person.
No,
Okay.
No, he's
Yeah.
fairly new to the town of Douglas.
Oh.
yeah,
Um,
and he's like keeping on track stuff.
Yeah, he does. He sends us a lot of
He
emails.
does.
And who's this?
He's Greg Torales,
Yes.
Torales.
Yeah.
He is, the Mass Cultural Council has staff members who are assigned to a variety of towns that they oversee.
I don't know if I've gotten an email from him. I'll have to look.
When was the panel book sent?
It's not sent. You have to go to the Mass Cultural
That's why I
Council,
can't find
log
it. Okay.
in,
I'll
and,
go. I'll figure it out.
yeah, you gotta log, I can print you one if you want.
I want to look at it before the meeting though, so.
When you pick it up, I'll put it in the mail slot and mail it.
All right, please. Thank you. I was gonna do it at work, but I can't log in there from work.
And before we leave, I'll show you where our mail slot is.
I know where that is.
Okay, perfect.
Do we know how much money we get already?
I was just gonna ask you that. Do you happen to know how much?
$8,100?
I looked, but I don't remember. what it
Yeah.
was.
Well, it's $8,100 plus.
What we had
have left over from last year and the money that we made at the Oktoberfest. So I have a number, I didn't bring my book with me today, but we'll know that.
Next time. right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll
That's what we
have
need to
that
know.
number with me, and so we'll have, we'll know, we'll be sure to not go over budget.
Yep.
We should also have an idea, by that time, I will have reviewed this year's grants and figure out who has not yet submitted
That'd be
their
nice to know, too.
vouchers for
Yeah.
reimbursement,
Okay.
so,
What's the limit on that? Like,
they
how
have
long do they have to?
till December 31st.
Okay. So I remember last year some people didn't submit.
That's right.
Mm.
2 people didn't submit, 2.
Yeah.
One person, one organization didn't submit. So then we have that,
Money
rollover
left
also,
over.
so.
When are our deadlines for approval of this book?
December 27th, and then our financial report is due by mid-January.
January 17th.
When's the
Yeah.
refusals due? Is that the 27th date? Like the day we say that?
No, once I send them out,
Mhm.
they have 10 days
Okay, so it's based on the
to
submitted date.
submit a refusal, appeal.
Right, appeal, if they don't
Yeah.
get it.
Mhm.
So correct me if I'm wrong, the first step is Jennifer lets the people who didn't get
The denials go out first.
Right,
Then they have so long to appeal it. Once I get notification from the Mass Cultural Council that nobody appealed, then I can send everybody their approval.
Right. Yeah, that's what I remember from last year.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If somebody appeals, we have to meet again? Talk about it?
If they appeal, they can have the right to come into a meeting in front of us and state their appeal, and then we would have them exit and we would re-vote on it. Yeah. And then if that's the case and we voted yeah, okay, we'll give it to them. We have to reconsider our other votes, because,
Right.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Spend it all.
yeah. So I will submit these in the morning to the town, and I'll let everyone know as soon as I hear when they'll go in front of the board.
Great.
All right.
And we'll have to get them panel books. Or at least have it, they might want to log in online, I don't know. It's not hard to find, but I like to read on paper when it's that it's a big book this
Is
year.
it a big one?
Yeah, it is.
This
Maybe
is
I
the
will-
book.
Can you print me one then too? Let's take it back.
So,
It's just easier to look at it and write
Do you
on
want
it.
yours left in the mail
Sure,
slot?
yeah, that's
Okay.
fine, yeah.
I'll print them tomorrow and
I
I'll get them up
appreciate it.
here at the end of the day.
All right.
okay, so,
Yeah, it's big.
And then do next week.
Yeah.
so there are 2 selectmen's meetings between now and our meeting. We
Mhm.
hope that of the 4 candidates that we submitted for approval, that some of them or all of them
Mhm.
would be approved
Nice.
by the selectmen. And then, within that 6-day period, they would have to be onboarded into this
Mhm.
to potentially vote on things. That's
Yeah.
that's a very tight timeline.
It is.
But,
But
uh,
another, the ethics training too.
But another step is they have to be sworn in by the clerk.
Mhm.
Not that that's not onerous.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah.
I think, they're all retired. Victoria Peck is no longer working at the school.
No, they're all retired now.
So it's
So-
possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I
Yeah.
says, we'll have to see
Easier.
because a lot of people are absent right now and,
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
What if they like say, oh yeah, I'm in the committee, but I can't make that date, right? Like, I mean, that's something we could potentially.
Our quorum is 5.
True, yeah.
So either way, we're gonna hold our meeting on the 16th
Yeah,
and
yeah,
vote.
Yeah.
Even if they're not in front of the board
Mhm.
and on the committee yet, we're still meeting on that date to
Right,
vote.
Mhm.
right,
We're
Yeah.
just
Because-
trying to give them the opportunity.
right. I'm just trying to get it into my head how it's gonna shake out, where we can
Mhm.
encourage their participation
Mhm.
in the major thing that we do every year, right?
Mhm.
Hopefully we
Yeah.
get somebody.
We can
Nice.
always give them the link to the panel book while they're waiting for the Board of Selectmen meeting even.
You can attend the meeting.
It's true.
The panel book's public knowledge once it's put on their website for anybody to see.
That's true too, I think if.
They can attend a meeting even
They-
if they're not.
Yeah. They can sit
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
That's a good
It's
point,
not bad.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they just couldn't vote or anything, they could
Yeah.
listen and,
Yeah.
get to
I
meet
give them a
us.
chance to talk too. I mean, they can talk. It's not like they have to just sit there and be quiet.
Right.
Any comments from back there?
That's right.
Yeah.
Peanut gallery.
Well, it's nice to know we're gonna grow a little.
Yeah, yes.
Is there any other business to discuss, or?
Not tonight.
How much money was made at the
Mm.
festival?
I think you said like 270, 271. You sent a text.
Yeah, I did send a text, or an email, but I don't remember. I didn't bring my book with me.
270 sounds right. It was around that.
There we go.
It was less than 300.
There's a lot of ones.
Oh, yeah.
The wheel worked out, but man, it was a lot of work
271.
sometimes.
All right, it was just good memory,
Okay.
whoever said
Oh,
that.
yeah, because you put it in a text, I remember that.
Yeah, I put it in text, I didn't remember.
The wheel was a huge draw.
Mhm.
It
We
was-
had kids, we had teenagers, we had older people, all lining up for it. We ran out of toys. Just letting you know, I bought more, and we ran out. It was huge.
It's very
That's good to
successful.
know.
We wound up having 3 extra large prizes, because I got 2 donated to us, and they were the draw. We put one right under the wheel on a chair, so people would see it. And we had, poor Rakesh had lines of people at the wheel.
I was like putting money various places.
But it was a huge draw.
Well, it would be good to know if we have more people on our committee for next year's Oktoberfest, that we'll be able to spread the work a
Mhm.
little more, so it's not sitting too heavily on some shoulders.
But yeah, I think it went well.
Great.
The raffle baskets just need to be bigger.
Okay.
We didn't get a big draw there.
All right.
But yeah, it was good. It was busy.
And you were worried that we're on Main Street, so they shoveled us off to the side.
I know, right?
Still.
It worked.
We got extremely fortunate that the weather was, it was
Yes.
really
You were
nice
on
day
the
that
side
day.
by the beer garden though.
Yeah.
That's the side everybody goes to.
Oh,
They're gonna find a place to downgrade us next year, maybe.
even the kids, huh?
Oh, yeah. We had lines at that wheel.
We had the best, I mean, we provided the best
Mhm.
prize wheel of anybody in
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, there were others, but
Oktoberfest.
ours was the
Yes,
biggest.
exactly.
and the best.
It's currently residing in my basement, and my brother-in-law is working on a new clicker,
Mhm.
because it broke.
Oh, geez, overuse.
It just snapped, so we're working on something else.
You know what I saw when I was looking up prize wheels was
What?
using, what is that, cable tie or whatever?
yeah,
Oh,
zip
like a
tie.
zip tie.
Zip tie, yeah, because those are pretty
Easy,
durable.
simple, yeah.
I
Yeah.
got a ton of those.
Yeah, so, in a
Staple
pinch,
that up there.
maybe that's, if the thing breaks off again, bring me a couple of those and
I
then.
can,
Extras,
yeah, we
yeah.
can staple one up there, because it has a big staples. That's an excellent idea. Yeah,
That was funny.
we just need a lot more toys.
We'll start saving.
Mm-hmm. And the candy was a big hit.
Mhm.
I think I made 175 small bags of candy. They had like 5, 6 pieces. And I didn't leave that much at your house for Halloween,
Mhm.
because I don't get trick-or-treaters where I am, but you do. And I didn't put it in my house. But yeah,
People loved all that stuff. I mean, they
They-
liked that, like whatever they got, they were happy with. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
no, it's cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Nobody really stopped and asked us too much questions
No.
about what we were, but it did say Douglas Cultural Council.
Yeah, having a
People looked at-
presence.
People looked at it, you know.
And they got a pen.
We did have 2 people talk to us. One said she was on some other council.
Oh, yeah, Brockton, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Brockton stopped and talked to us.
So who has the banner now?
I have the banner.
Good, good, it's in good hands.
Yeah, we didn't get anybody signed up for more information on the sign-up sheets. We had
Yeah.
them.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
We have some extra cash to give for whatever
Yeah, I
application.
mean, for our first year doing something that big, I think it went well.
Mhm.
And we have, what we really wanted was more people on the committee and more applicants, and
Yeah.
mission accomplished.
Mhm.
Good.
Okay.
Should we think
Next
about?
year, you're gonna wear the whole ringmaster outfit.
Oh, I have the coat. It was just like a last.
You
Yeah,
have the
one year I
hat on.
went
Oh.
as that for Halloween.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All right,
Okay.
adjourned.
Adjourned.